Have you ever confronted someone on their behavior and the conversation did not go well? Well, confrontation is awkward for a lot of people. So I have a really easy script to follow. And I'm not saying confrontation is easy, but it does get easier if you have a very specific script to follow. It's a 4-part script and it's in order on purpose. So do number 1 before you do number 2, before you do number 3, before you go to number 4. And here it is. First off, you have to know exactly what it is you're confronting. What is the behavior? And remember, attitude is not a behavior. If you have someone that works for you that doesn't have a very positive attitude, or you don't like their attitude, then think of the behavior associated with why you would call them someone with a bad attitude. Do they roll their eyes in meetings? Do they come in with a lackadaisical kind of attitude by coming in late? Do they not ask any questions during a meeting, but then you find that they're talking to people outside of the meeting and asking a lot of those questions? So remember, decide what it is that you're confronting. What is the behavior? What are they doing or what are they not doing? So step number 1 is state the behavior. When you, and then fill in the blank. When you come in late, like you did this morning and like you did on last Friday's meeting as well. So when you're specific about the behavior, make sure it is very specific, which means do not use always and never. If you sit down and confront someone on their behavior and you say you always are late, you're never on time, they could immediately interrupt you and prove you wrong, even if it was a long time ago. They could say, no, 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 that's not true. Remember about 3 months ago, I was on time. Remember, come on, admit it. Some people just have to be right. So if you use always and never, they will interrupt the conversation just so they could be right. So when you specific behavior, and then step number 2 of the script is state the effect that their behavior or non-behavior has on you or on the team. So when you come in late, like you did last Friday, and again this morning, I'm concerned about the effect it has on the rest of the team. So let them know that their behavior has a consequence. Now, step number 3 is the most overlooked step in confrontation, because usually people wait until they're boiling over with frustration, and then at the last second, they confront someone and they haven't thought about step number 3. And that is, what is the solution? What is the resolution? What is the behavior that you want instead of the behavior that you're getting? What is the behavior that you want them to start, or what's the behavior you want them to stop? So be results oriented, results driven. So when you come in late, like you did this morning and last Friday, what I'm concerned about the effect it has on the rest of the team. And when we start without you, I'm afraid that you're missing out on crucial information. What I need, step number 3, what I need is for you to be on time, no later than 9 o'clock at each of our meetings from here on out. And then step number 4 is you validate that person, because you are a valuable member of our team, because your input is always appreciated in our team meetings. So when you do this, I'm concerned about this, what I need is this because of this. Now, let's say you've done this 4-part script. So they know the deal. They know the behavior they've been called on, and they know what behavior they need to make it right. And let's say they do it again, and you have to confront them a second time. Well, the only thing that changes is step number 4. You don't want to continue to validate the relationship over and over and over again. There has to be some consequence to the behavior. And by the way, this works in your personal life as well. If you have someone in your personal life that is doing something that's inappropriate, let's say someone's using inappropriate language with you, you use the same script. When you use language like you did in our conversation this morning, I'm offended, and it makes me look at you a little bit differently and sort of tune out to what else you say after that. What I need is for you not to use that specific language around me, because I really care about you as a friend. So it's a 4-part script. Give it a try. I know confrontation is never easy, but it does get easier when you have a script to follow. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.